How's it going there, YouTube? I'm the Untethered Gamer. Today we're going to start a brand new game for the channel, and just for my own personal interest. I've never played RimWorld before, and I've been looking at it for quite some time now. It's a game that was, or is based off of another colony building type game called Dwarf Fortress, which has a much steeper learning curve. I haven't played that one either, but it's supposed to have a much steeper learning curve and graphically a bit harder to look at. Yeah, I always wanted to try this one, and to be honest, I've always been a little bit intimidated. Haven't really felt like I've had the time to learn how to play. I've had a busy work schedule and all that, but finally has some time opening up, and I think it's time to learn. So I have played through the tutorial. I have watched a tutorial on YouTube by Minnowmize. I'll put the link to his video in the description. I found his video to be pretty helpful for starting out and everything. But this will be my first attempt at actually starting my own colony. If you're experienced with this game and you're watching, prepare for potentially a cringe fest. Or depending on the type of person that you are, maybe you'll just find it hilarious and you'll watch me fail and go up in flames. If you're new to the game like I am, perhaps join me. Maybe I can help you, get through some of these uncertainties that you have with the game, and maybe you've been thinking about getting into it as well, but think it's maybe too hard. Well, let's see. Let's see if it's too hard for a beginner to get into. See just how much work it takes. Alright, let's start a new colony. There's 3 scenarios here: crash landed, lost tribe, the rich explorer. The crash landed scenario is with three survivors, and it's the classic RimWorld experience, and that's what I'm going to go with. There's 3 options here for the AI storyteller, and they basically set the pace for what happens in your worlds and the events that happen. The Cassandra Classic is sort of a build-up, sort of a normal pace of a difficulty of a video game. Phoebe Chillax, a little bit more relaxed. Randy Random is obviously more random, probably more unforgiving. But you can read through those if you'd like. I'm not going to read through them out loud. I'm just going to choose Cassandra Classic because I want the classic experience. And I'm going to choose some challenge because I want some challenge. I don't want to just, keep my people fed and build. I want to actually deal with some real conflict. Alright, let's move on. Seed. Whatever. I'm going to leave all this as is. The default is fine because I don't really know the implications to change any of this anyway, so let's generate. Okay. So this is the randomly generated world. From what I've learned in tutorial, the easiest place to start is the temperate forest for growth cycle reasons, resource reasons, and all that. So that's where we're going to start. All of these little icons are actual factions. These would appear to be hostile factions, of course. Let's do it. So I'm going to start maybe up here. Have a chance to run into some people early on. And there are some threats a bit northwest of us. But there appears to be a lot of kind of mountainous area for protection, so let's check it out. Let's jump somewhere in here. It's fine. Okay. So now we need to choose 3 colonists. These are the 3 we have now. There's a pool more to choose from. Let's see here. And we can also randomize any of the characters, which makes me wonder why there's all of these people. So Kitty here is incapable of being violent, so we don't want that. Let's randomize. Incapable of caring, being social, and firefighting. Not able to firefight. Doesn't seem like a very good thing. But you are good at shooting and you have a passion for it. That's what this little symbol here means. Construction good, mining good. Growing, you're already at a 9. And I know already from a tutorial that you need to be at 8 to... I don't even remember what the plant is called, but basically the plant you need to make medicine. So I'm gonna keep Christina, actually, even though you can't firefight. Health problems? Artery blockage. Minor. Who doesn't have a minor artery blockage, you know? Kana? I don't know. Incapable of dumb labor, crafting, cooking. That seems problematic. You know how to grow, but we already have a grower. You're not good at anything that we really need. Except you're good with animals, but whatever. Let's randomize. She has a health condition of wake-up addiction? Is that a type of drug, wake up? Childhood. Cold child. Oh, I didn't even look at these. Christina's childhood is test subject. Oh, excuse me. See, wake up addiction, okay at shooting. Let's randomize again. Very smart, good at crafting, growing. Let's try again. Good with medicine, has a passion for it, so we have a doctor. Very artistic, okay at shooting. I think we're gonna keep Emma. We have Emma, Christina, Sparkles. I think let's get a man. We have 2 females. I'm assuming we're gonna need a man to repopulate, right? Unless we could find another man from another faction out there, but in the spirit of trying to be self-sustaining, let's try to randomize to a guy. Okay, we have Frank. He's got a mohawk. He's good at shooting. He's got a passion for it. Good at construction, growing, mining. Incapable of nothing. He's got a bite scar in his right leg. Dudes. Yoder. Seems like... Oh. Did I call him Frank earlier? Why did I? Well, Yoder here is the man. We're gonna keep Yoder. We have Christina, Emma, and Yoder. That's gonna be our starting colony. Let's get right into it. Okay, the 3 of you awake in your cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay? So, right off the bat, we're gonna pause and take a look around. Well, let's see. Right off the bat, we have something really interesting going on down here. There's like this whole cave system down here, which is really cool. Nice little place to even start, maybe, because we can block off these 3 areas, little choke points. Let's continue to look. Dang, we have another cave system up here. Some more natural cover. There's a lot of natural cover on this land here. Got a herd of muffalo here. That's funny. To me it seems kind of obvious. I think we're gonna aim to colonize around here. Nice little naturally protected area. Little cave to explore. Some mushrooms in there. Cool beans. So we have our survivors and we have to equip the weapons. That's what I remember. So we're gonna look at the character traits. See who's the best shooter. Christina is good. So Frank Yoder. Oh, so he is Frank. Last name Yoder. So Yoder and Carson here, both equally good at shooting, both passionate. So obviously they're gonna get the guns. Frank, we'll just go ahead and grab the rifle since you're closest. Carson, grab the pistol. And Emma, there should be a knife, right? Yeah. Got the knife. Okay. So we're gonna grab those weapons. And we need to start gathering all of our supplies. All these items here, I believe, are, yeah, scraps from the wreck. So we need to start gathering that stuff up. So that's right. Let's go to Architect, Zone, Stockpile. Let's get a little stockpile zone here. Good. And so everything we start to collect, they will put there. Now we have to unforbid these items. Okay. So now I think we need to build a little shelter. Let's put a little torch in there, I guess. So they can see at night. Still collecting stuff. We need wood. Okay, now I remember from the tutorial video with Minnowmize, he informed me that this stuff will deteriorate if unroofed, and it is in fact deteriorizing due to being unroofed. Blah. Okay, so let's remedy that. Go to structure, wall. I wonder if we can just roof off of this. I don't know, let's just make a little bit of a gazebo, huh? That'll be fun. And then zone area, build roof. All right. Oh yeah, we need to get some growing going on. That's super important. So let's put our grow fields out here. We'll have 2 different crops. So for here, let's see. Let's just go with rice. Here we'll go with Heo root. Yeah, and we can actually get that started right away because we have some good growers. So while they're working on all that, I think we need to take a look at the work. Okay, so what I have now is all of this stuff up to flick I have set to 1, everything else is set to 3. We will go in and fine tune that stuff more as we go. And let's see. So everyone is having their leisure time right now. Oh, yeah, wandering, going for a walk, going for a walk. There is work to be done, but you know, we want our people to be happy, so. So, Yoder here is sleeping on the ground outside. I'm sure he's not going to be happy about that. So, I probably failed my people here in not making sure that this bed and my structure was finished. But, you know, what are you going to do? So perhaps... Oh, looks like they're finishing up this process here. Got a bed for Yoder. Good to go. Okay. Now I think we need a spot to keep our food cool. So let's work on having some sort of refrigeration unit. Where are we going to put that? Maybe in here somewhere? That'll do. Put a door. And I think what we need is some solar power here. And let's put that just right here. Alright, here we go. We got the cooler. And we want to flip it to the blue side in for cool. And I believe we need a power conduit. And now we're gonna go to zones, stockpile gonna make this an area. We're gonna click on it. And we wanna find the little area where we can prioritize things. Storage. Oh, here we go. Okay. So let's clear all and put food here. And Minnowmize also said to put in corpses. Animal corpses. Good to go. Alright, well, it looks like we have the very beginnings of our colony here, and I don't think it's anything to be too proud of, but heck, I mean, we've got our first little fortress. We have our first little house here. We've got beds. We've got a cooling unit where we're now storing our food. We have a storage area that is covered. Things are looking up. I haven't failed yet. So, for being a noob, I mean, I feel pretty good. I was expecting to run into more problems up to this point, but the tutorials have done their job. This is a good stopping point, I think, for episode 1. Please join me for episode 2. If you enjoyed what you saw today, go ahead and DDT that like button, you know, and subscribe for more content. I do play other games. You should go check them out. Leave a comment below, and stay in the moment, you guys. Have a nice night.